Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the class of 2025's graduation ceremony. Tonight, we honor the remarkable achievements of the graduates seated before us. Each student has shown resilience and determination throughout their academic journey, and in result, have made it to this pivotal moment in their lives. Parents, teachers, administration, and community members who have provided unconditional support throughout our lives have gathered tonight to celebrate this milestone with us. We also come today to remember our fellow classmates, Brittany Keith and Adam Sinclair. While they are not able to be with us physically, they are with us in spirit. In memory of these fellow classmates, each graduate is wearing a pink carnation in memory of Brittany and a bracelet in memory of Adam. At our time at Manor, we have gained friendships, knowledge, and experience that will guide us through life. As our high school journey comes to an end, the start of a promising future begins. Thank you all for joining us tonight to celebrate our achievements and the start to the rest of our lives. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now, Senior Class President, Kendra Fairman.
Good evening, family, friends, teachers, and my fellow graduates. We made it. And while nobody wanted to hear me say that, it might just be the most important thing I say tonight. After all the early mornings, late nights, and assignments we started 5 minutes before they were due, we're here. We're graduating. But this moment isn't just about us. It's about everyone who helped us get here. So to all the parents, guardians, siblings, cousins, friends, and everyone else who showed up for us, thank you. You stood beside us through the stress, the doubts, and the wins. And to our teachers, thank you for pushing us to be better, for believing in our potential even when we didn't see it ourselves. You are more than just educators. You are mentors, role models, and sometimes even therapists. We didn't just pass classes, we learned how to navigate life. We faced challenges we never expected, and through it all, we grew. High school taught us more than just how to solve equations and write essays. It taught us strength, compassion, and the importance of showing up, not just in attendance, but for each other. We learned how to stand up for what we believed in, how to listen, and also how to lead. High school wasn't perfect. We struggled. We failed, we got back up, and we laughed when we probably shouldn't have. And we held each other up when life got heavy. But through it all, we didn't just get by. We became who we are. Now we're stepping into the unknown, college, careers, and big dreams. Some of us are staying close to home, and others are heading off to new places. But no matter where we go, we'll face what's next with the same way we got here, with resilience, with heart, and with each other. Even as we go our separate ways, let's continue to show up for ourselves, for our dreams, and for one another. Because what we built here today doesn't end tonight. It moves forward with us. And with that, I'd like to leave you all here tonight with the words of Drake. Know yourself, know your worth. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. I'd now like to welcome Alex Polenic with the Salutatorian address.
I'll try to keep this brief. Okay. Good evening, friends and family of the class of 2025. Tonight we gather to celebrate the commencement of these 53 outstanding, dedicated individuals. Our hard work in the classroom and commitment to our studies has culminated into this moment, the moment where we leave our childhood behind and move towards adulthood. All of those hours spent making projects, writing papers, and solving problems have finally paid off. As we look into the future, we will not only be carrying knowledge from our studies into the next step, but essential traits that prove necessary in our journey. Traits like courageousness, integrity, and adaptability will root us to a foundation striving for success. These traits are not found singularly in the classroom. Rather, they can manifest in the music room, in the machine shop, or even in the football field. I always remember back to freshman year, when at our preseason camp, one of our running backs had broken the no cell phone rule at camp. Later the next day, our team lined up for conditioning. I experienced what I felt like was one of the worst running of my life. The running was so bad that I was contemplating giving up on all my training I was going through and quitting. That was until midway through the running, I not only learned the value of integrity and the need to adapt under harsh conditions, but I also learned to encourage my teammates. The need to not only push myself past limits, but to help my teammates' capabilities made me realize the truth. If we never learn to positively impact our teammates from the training that our coaches enforced, then we will never really truly be able to learn. And for that reason, I thank all my coaches, past, present, and future, for soon helping me out and for continually pushing us and teaching us to be the best athletes and people that we can be. Another experience I look back at is the discus competition in the 2024 District 6 Track and Field Championship meet. I intentionally fouled my first throw because I believed it was a bad throw. And on my second throw, the discus landed out of sector, which left me only with one final throw. All of the pressure, all of the pain that I had felt before that going into my final throw. In the moments leading up to the final throw, I was caught in a whirlwind of stress. That was until I stepped into the ring where I identified two choices that I can make. Choices that would prove to be of dire importance. I could either do a stand throw to get middle of the pack rank into the finals, or I could do a full spin, knowing the potential I had to throw a third time. I stuck to my guns and went with my full throw. There was immediate relief after watching the discus land deep in the sector, because I knew then that I had finally done it. Beating the face of adversity, I not only punched my ticket into the finals, but I broke the meet record as well. These are just a few examples that I have encountered while being a student at Penn's Manor, and I know that I'm not the only one. I know that you all have met challenges, whether it be performing at a concert, a play, a halftime show, accomplishing your first skill at ICTC, competing in a sporting event, or buzzing in for the first time at a trivia competition. We all have faced hardships that strengthened our character and supplied us with a sense of fulfillment. Reflecting back on these stories, I leave you all with a few things. When we all go our separate ways, take time to look back at fond memories that you have made at Penn's Manor. Take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way and strive to do the best that you can do. There will be many challenges along the way. You could read a 400-page book, write a final paper for class, or maybe even do both at the same time. Challenges like these are what will educate us and drive us to be better than what we are now. Because education is not meant to end at graduation. Rather, it is an experience that truly lasts a lifetime. Next up with the valedictorian address is Elizabeth Deal.
I am truly honored to be standing here today alongside my fellow classmates as a member of the class of 2025. For much of this year, we found ourselves counting down the weeks, days, and even minutes until this moment, and now here we are. I know many of us are excited that our high school journey is coming to an end, but it is important not to take these years for granted. While the late night assignments, early morning tests, and endless projects may sometimes feel overwhelming, they're only part of a bigger picture. What truly made high school unforgettable were the after-school practices, the Friday night lights, the club events, school trips, and performances. It was the little things that created lasting memories. Within these, we found not just friendships, but opportunities to lead and grow. Looking back, I'm filled with gratitude for the experiences we've shared and the ways this school has shaped us, not just as students, but as people. But none of this would have been possible without the people who supported us along the way. First and foremost, I want to thank our teachers. While they may not have enjoyed every assignment, it is with your guidance and support that we stand on this stage today. Thank you for taking the time to give us an extra push when we needed it and believing in us when we may not have believed in ourselves. To our families, thank you for coming out tonight and not just supporting us now, but supporting us at every game, ceremony, performance, and event over the years. You stuck with us through it all, and your unconditional love means the world. And to my mom, there is absolutely no way I would be standing up here delivering this speech without you. You've gotten me to every practice, been to every performance, and put up with all of my stress. You've sacrificed so much that I could achieve great things, and I will forever be grateful for it. This is just as much your success as it is mine. Thank you for being my biggest supporter. Lastly, to my fellow graduates, thank you all for being a part of this journey. We have gone through most of our lives together and worked hard to make it to this moment. And even though we are all taking different paths in life, we will always share what we've experienced here. As we begin this next chapter, let's not forget how we got here. Appreciate the lessons we have learned, the memories we have made, and the friendships we formed along the way. No matter where we go from here, I am positive each and every one of us will succeed. Congratulations to the class of 2025, you've earned it. And now I'd like to call up the Superintendent, Mr. Darren Johnston.
Now that woke you up, didn't it? Come on, you have to lighten up. Wow, you're up here, and it's like you're in your biggest fear. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, but lighten up, okay? This is a celebration. Don't sit there and be looking like you're scared, okay? Okay. This evening, before I speak, I would like to recognize 4 individuals. Those 4 individuals are becoming part of a group that we started back in 2014, where we had the opportunity to offer an associate's degree here at Penns Manor. And I sincerely have to say thank you to this faculty that's seated here, along with the others that could not come this evening, to say it is their part that has actually provided the opportunity for students here for the past 11, 12 years to receive an associate's degree. So tonight, there's 4 individuals who not only are receiving their high school diploma, but they are also receiving their associate's degree from Penn Highlands. So would you please come forward? Elizabeth Deal. Maggie Hill. Connor Crowley. You're welcome. And Silas Bothell. So good evening. Not only am I the superintendent speaking to you tonight, but I want you to understand that I'm just someone who's had the wonderful opportunity to watch you grow, stumble, rise, and be the young adults that's seated right here in front of us. So I have to clear up something. So for 20 years, I've been talking to the class, and I talk to you like this with my back towards audience. There's a reason for that. Because I ensure myself that you're a purpose, and you remind me of what my purpose is. So let's talk about this. You're simply not a group of people that's walking across this stage tonight getting a diploma. You are a number of individuals that you have struggled, you have grown, you have your own individual stories. You've had struggles, you know you've had triumphs, and you have become that individual. So much as, you know what you are to me? You're a gift. You are a gift to me, and you are a gift to your parents. And tonight, you know why they're here? Because they're celebrating the gift that they've been given. As you go through life, I need you to understand that whatever you're doing, you are a gift. You're a purpose. Let's talk about gift. Because guess what? You're now moving on to adulthood. And I want you to remember the word gift. Because there's things that go with gift that I think that you need to carry with you as you leave here tonight. So let's talk about gift. G. I-F-T. Gratitude. Think about gratitude. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, from this point on, I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to realize that you're a gift. With that gift, you need to be carrying with you gratitude. Be thankful for what you've been given. Make sure that when you go about life, you pause to say thank you. So you know what we're going to do right now? We're going to have every parent and every guardian stand up. So this class is going to stand up and we're going to experience gratitude. Stand up and give those folks a round of applause. Gratitude, the G for gift. Thank you, parents. You may be seated. Great. You've already learned the first part of being a gift. I, integrity. Listen. There is so much pressure in this world. Integrity, have integrity. Do the right thing. Just because a group wants to sway you another way, have integrity. Do the right thing. G-I-F. I need you to be fearless. How do you be fearless? Some of you have already said, we went through practice. Some of you said that you were afraid. Some of you tonight said that you were afraid. Be fearless. How do you be fearless? You live your life with faith, hope, and love, and you will be fearless. I don't care what you're doing. Please, be fearless. Be bold. T, tenacity. You have already proven perseverance, or you wouldn't be seated here. So you've got to continue with tenacity. You are a gift. G-I-F-T. I need you to understand that. My goal tonight is, I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're going to the military. I don't care if you're going to be an engineer. I don't care if you're going to be an auto mechanic. I don't care if you're going to be the next person that cuts my hair. I need you every morning to get up and look in that mirror and say, I'm a gift. And you carry those four things with you, and you will be successful. Listen, you were created for a purpose. Be it. Live a person-driven person. And lastly, I just want to say this. Go out into the world, be a gift, and thank you for being my gift. God bless each one of you. At this time, if the members of the band, seniors that are band members, if you'd please come forward for the next, which is our ensemble.
I'd like to say thank you to the band. They do a lot of work, and they're always down there working on different songs. They had their concert, and then they had to turn around and learn all the stuff for graduation. So again, thank you to Mr. Rode, and thank you to the band. So good evening, students, parents, teachers, staff, siblings who were forced to come tonight against their will, and our incredible class of 2025. Let's start with the obvious. You did it. You made it to graduation. You survived many quizzes, assignments, group projects, teenage drama, waking up early, and you've all survived Miss Tommy's English class, so congratulations. I don't know who's cheering more. You guys are the parents. No matter our age or experience, there's one thing that you will encounter in life, and it is uncertainty. We live in a world where plans change. Technology is moving faster than we can keep up with it, and lately even our electricity can't seem to make its mind up of what it wants to do. So how do we move forward when your future is unclear? There's a good story I found online, and I want to share it with you. Several years ago, a man named Derek Redmond, a British sprinter, was competing in the 1992 Olympics. In the middle of his 400-meter semifinal race, he tore his hamstring and collapsed onto the ground in pain. Medics rushed toward him, but he waved them off. He stood up, hobbling, limping. He was determined to finish. And then, in one of the most powerful moments in Olympic history, his father ran onto the track, breaking through the security, and supported him all the way to the finish line. The stadium gave him a standing ovation. Derek didn't win the race that day, but he did finish it. And the world remembers how he finished it and not who won the gold medal. This story reminds me of many of you. You have obstacles. Some obstacles are visible and some are hidden, but you kept going. Sometimes, like Derek in the story, you had to lean on somebody, such as a parent, a teacher, a friend, to help you get to the finish line. That is not weakness, that is wisdom. Success is not defined by people who never fall. Success is defined by people who fall and what you do with it when you do fall, and who you choose to walk beside you when you get back up. And now you're standing at the starting line of a new beginning. The path ahead may not be clear. You may have not mapped out every step, but you've been given everything you need to begin. And even if it fails, you can just Google it or go to AI. So in 2025, here's my advice to you. Don't be afraid to fall. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And whatever you do, keep moving forward. Go into the world with kindness, courage, and your own definition of what success looks like. And if you ever doubt yourself, remember the moment we stood here, looked you all in the eye. You're all not looking at me. Look me all in the eye. And guess what? You're ready. You're ready to move on. Congratulations, class of 2025. Before we continue, I would like to take a moment to remember some classmates that are no longer with us. Brittany Keith and Adam Sinclair. Their empty chairs here on stage serve as a quiet reminder of the impact they had on our lives. At this time, senior class president Kendra Fairman will present flowers to the flowers on their chair to their families, so they know that their loved ones are remembered and honored here today. Their presence is deeply missed, but their memory remains part of our shared journey. Thank you to Brittany's family for joining us today. And the other flower bouquet will be given to Adam's family as well. Thank you. Class of 2025, being ready isn't just about what you've learned in the classroom, but it's about dedication, passion. Throughout your high school career, you've taken part in a wide range of academics, clubs, and athletics. I want to take a moment to recognize the involvement, effort, and hard work, because that's what truly makes Penns Manor, the high school, our high school, the special place that it is. So if you were a member of a club or an organization in high school, please stand. Remain standing if you served as an officer of the club or the organization. You may be seated. Please stand if you participated in a club or organization at the regional or state level competition. Thank you. Don't worry, they're going to get lots of exercise. If you were a member of an athletic team, please stand. Remain standing if you were the captain of your athletic team. Please stand if you participated on an athletic team or at a district or state level event. Thank you. Please stand if you participated in an ICTC vocational technical program or the Penns Manor Agricultural Vocational Program. Thank you. Please stand if you are a student who achieved honor roll at least 2 marking periods. Remain standing if you are a student graduating with a 93% GPA wearing an honor cord this evening. Thank you. Look, I'm going to make them all get back up again. Stand if you are a member of the National Honor Society wearing a gold honor sash this evening. You guys can, most of you can probably stay standing. Please stand if you've taken a dual enrollment class or classes or leaving this evening with an associate's degree. Thank you. Please stand if you're moving on to a 4-year college program. Thank you. Please stand if you're attending a 2-year college program or a trade school. Some of them look confused. Please stand if you're planning to enter the workforce. Thank you. And finally, our most courageous, please stand if you are entering the military. Senior Rylan Askew is not present tonight. This week he entered the Marine Boot Camp at Parris Island in South Carolina. We're very proud of him and wish him a safe and successful career. Class of 2025, I wish to thank you for your contributions to Penns Manor Area School District. We invite you all to come back and visit us at any event. You are always welcome here. It is with pride that I recommend all of you to receive your diploma. Would the faculty please stand? Mr. Packer and Mr. Johnston, we the faculty present to you 53 seniors who have successfully completed the required 24 credits per school district policy. Would you please come forward to present each one of them with their high school diploma? Faculty consent. Thank you. Our first row. Alyssa Ann Altimus. Silas Chad Bothell. Kiera Ann Brady. Maya Audrey Calhoun. Bree Lynn Carnahan. Haley Ann Chilinsky. Connor Michael Crowley. Elizabeth Marie Deal. Erica Lynn Dixon. Ryan Alexander Dugas. Kendra Marie Fairman. Summer Elise Fennel. Christian Thomas Filipovic. Colton Grant Forenbaugh. Aiden James Ford. Brandon Lee Giardi. Kaylee Nevea Gibbons. Desiree Nicole Good. Amara Jaden Hemphill, diploma presented by Penns Manor teacher and uncle Christopher Zajac. Maggie K. Hill. Anna Marie Horn, diploma presented by mother and Penns Manor teacher Melissa Horn. Connor Orion James. Morgan Rose Joio. Kaylin Marie Keith Walk. Caleb Glenn Kerchensky. Carly Christine Kunselman. Dylan Frederick Kazumchak. Dylan George Lauer. Eamon Michael Lee. Emily Rose Lindley. Miles Stephen Lotz. Wyatt Matthew Leidick. Karis Zaley McComb. Michelle Elizabeth Myers. Isabella Rose Patterson. Ricky Allen Patterson. Logan Russell Pierce. Alexander James Polenick. Diploma presented by Penns Manor School Board member Richard Polenick. Jonathan Michael Ray. Forrest Allen Reebok. Danielle Ray Sabo. Caden Rihanna Shields. Ian Randall Schultz. Benjamin Xavier Smith. Grace Ann Strong. Evan Thomas Turinsky. Nina Marie Twig. Troy Eugene Williams. Morgan Elizabeth Wayno. And last but not least, Corbin Robert Zach. Haley Chalinsky will now give the benediction.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, as we stand on the threshold of new beginning, we give thanks to the journey we've shared, the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the challenges overcome with strength and courage. May the path ahead be filled with endless opportunities, and may we always remember the value of perseverance, the importance of kindness, and the power of staying true to ourselves. May we face the future with hearts full of hope, embrace change with open arms, and never forget the roots that have shaped us, the teachers, the family, the friends who have lifted us up along the way. As we step forward into the unknown, let us carry with us the wisdom of our experiences, in the knowledge that with faith, anything is possible. Bless every graduate here today and those we hold in memory. May we shine brightly, chase our dreams boldly, and continue to grow into the people we were always meant to become. Amen.
At this time, I call on Kendra Fairman, President of the Class of 2025, to come forward. Graduates, please rise. Class of 2025, by the authority given to me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you graduate of Penns Manor Area School District. Ladies and gentlemen,
I really appreciate all